It is iCast, your freaking awesome replays time, guys. And we are here, so let's hop into that very first game and introduce these players. Up here in the top left-hand side of Odyssey, it is Sunny. Sunny has a, wow, tentacle mouth picture there. What is that? Do you guys know what unit that is? Let me know in chat. I think that might be a, Infesta? Or it must be like a Xel'Naga, right? There's gotta be like a Xel'Naga with all the tentacles coming out of its mouth. I don't know. And the opponent down here at the bottom right-hand side, the blue Terran, it is Harney. Apparently it is an Infesta. Really? But is it? Really? They have tentacles coming out of their mouth? Okay. Well, this guy's getting a bit cheeky. He's hiding his gateway in the corner of his base. Oh, so if Harney scouts, he might actually think this is like some one base all-in or something. This is gonna be interesting. All right. So guys, the topic this week in these games that we're casting is Hello Neighbor, and the entire point with the with this was to build your expansion, either your natural or your third, next to one of your opponent's bases. So it's up to the player which one they choose to do. I don't know who's actually playing the challenge here, but you've got to actually go and take one of their bases, basically. And we're going to have to see exactly how players choose to interpret that. Looks like it is going to be a double gas opening here for Harney. And double gas as well for Sanyi. Sanyi and Harney. It's going to be going for a Cybercore here. That probe is just coming for moral support. Cheeky little fucker. Took a bit of time off mining minerals there to stare at the other probe's ass. She is pretty cute though, that probe. I'd give her a look. That's for sure. Another pylon going down. This probe's going across the map as well. Okay, this guy's on a little bit of an odd path. Let's take a look at this buddy. See what he's gonna do. And he's gonna go to the beach. Alright, he's playing with the seashells over here. Looking out into the water. There's some nice seaweed underneath. It's just kind of contemplating life. Enjoying the nice breeze that's making these ferns kind of wave back and forwards, breathing in some of the Vespene fumes, but that's okay. Probes are technically robots, it's okay. He keeps trying to move him further into that corner, so that's a cheeky fuck-off probe if I've ever seen one. And back here in the main base, we've got a second barracks, a factory, and a Reaper. Harney about to get the first scouting on the map. You can see here Harney's vision has no idea what's going on in the enemy's base, has no idea about cheeky beach seashell collecting probe over here. And, oh, two adepts coming across, but it looks like they are going to miss that Reaper for now. They're going to shade their way forwards, trying to get across this map as quickly as possible. And this Reaper's going to come in, should be seeing that production, sees the gateway there. Moves north, sees second gateway and an adept coming out. The Reaper's going to do a little bit of a route through the base here. And, oh, is he going to get the probe? Oh, gets one probe. But the adept's there. She throws a laser frisbee into the face of the Reaper. And he's just going to get out. No, the barracks lifted! Oh, the barracks lifted at the worst possible moment there. Oh, that Marine just got chopped in two pieces. The adepts are going to walk in and, the bunker goes down. The adepts are in. Oh, shit. Two cyclones have just started, guys. These adepts are going to have a party while that cyclone isn't out. Jesus, Harney, I agree, man. You could not have been more unlucky than that. Luckily, the adepts are cowards, and they've decided to shade out of there. Look, they've got big fat shields, they've got laser frisbees, and they run away, and then they change their mind and come back. Adepts are not the brightest units, guys. They've given time for the barracks to re-land. Sanyi, unfortunately an indecisive pansy. And those cyclones come out and say, get the hell out of our base, mate. Lower the depot, it's our time to get some. Cyclones are coming out. They're going to chase down these adepts real hard. And, oh, these adepts are more indecisive than politicians forced to try and put through things like same-sex marriage in Australia, which they try to avoid because they're a bunch of cowards who can't actually face up to the fact that society wants change to happen. Yeah, nonetheless, what the fuck is that, guys? We've seen Sanyi take the expansion. Alright, I think we know who's playing the challenge. We have 3 shield batteries going up here. Sanyi, time to build some probes, will ya? Oh, it's a recall! Oh, okay! Gonna recall a whole bunch of probes here and start mining from the Terran base. Sanyi still has this adept down here, by the way. Is like, hey, you totally can't see me, alright? I'm hiding behind this piece of terrain. It's okay. Please don't fuck with me. Meanwhile, back at home, double Cyclone up against double Stalker. Little do the Cyclones know, these are shield batteries, and they don't give a fuck about your damage output. The Stalkers say, get out of my base, dickhead, and the Cyclones run away. Hani says, fuck Protoss, puck Trotos, and god damn it, let's go home. Cyclones are going to run out of there. Adept finally has been spotted. Cyclone's going to come over and tickle him away, and the Adept, she backs off. These Cyclones turn around in the middle of the map. One of them goes down. That Stalker takes a lot of damage. Oh, he's trying to do stutter step with a Cyclone. With a unit which does 2 damage a shot. Probably not the best idea. We'll have to back out of there. And Hani still doesn't know. Hani's like, oh, it's 1 base versus 1 base. But guess what? I've got a Liberator. Here's some freedom. Just killed 6 probes. Massacred your main base economy. How do you like them apples? Sanyi says, well, I've got another expansion, so whilst I don't like those apples, I can eat those apples. I can live with those apples. I'm going to build a robotics, I'm going to make some immortals, and then I'm going to tear your fucking face off, mate. The Liberator here, still being a giant douchebag. Stalkers finally come over, they say, hey, you get out of here, and the Liberator quickly runs away to the corner of the map and says, haha, dickheads, can't reach me here. You can't reach me here, mates. And the Stalkers are just going to stand there, looking longingly out there, wishing they had a range upgrade in this game. Widowmine's going to come out the front here for Hani. Hani's going to say, oh, lost a Widowmine for free, but it's okay. I've got a Cyclone 3 Marine drop coming across the map. Combined with the Liberator, that could do big damage. I think Hani thinks he's like way ahead now. He's like, lol, 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 you're barely mining on 1 base. But he doesn't even realize there's 14 probes mining down there. We've got an Observer coming up from Sanyi. Immortals are on the way. This triple shield battery hasn't had a chance to use yet, but as long as there's enough rotating balls, I think Protoss players are happy. Because let's face it, that's all Protoss players really care about, is having enough balls in their day-to-day life. Combination of Disruptors, Sentries, Oracles, really it is a very testicular race, and that's okay. You know, every race has their own theme. Terran is guns, Zerg is bugs, Protoss is testicles. It's fine, guys. It's okay. Everyone lives life their own way. They make their own choices. And this Stalker not shooting the medevac, not the best idea from Sanyi. He's going to lose another Stalker, Jesus Christ. Shoot the friggin' medevac, my man. Finally, that medevac's going to go down, but not before this Cyclone has just destroyed 3. Going to be a 4th Cyclone goes down. Is a 5th going to go down? Those shield batteries are out of energy. Oh, my lord. This Cyclone is going to get to paint a whole fuck ton of Stalker corpses on his armor at the end of this. Another Stalker goes down. That's the 5th Stalker to die there. Widowmine here takes out yet another one. And the Bio's going to take out the Immortal as well. No, Sanyi. No. Oh, man. A Marine for a Stalker and an Immortal. That's what we call a good trade for Tyranno, guys. So, Tyrannus Maximus Hani over here. I feel like even with his hidden base, he's got to be way ahead now. He's got Stim Bio. Yeah, he doesn't have combat shields yet, but he's building double Liberator. Can't go wrong with that. A little bit more freedom in your life is always nice. Whatever happened to that Liberator up here? Did that end up dying? Did that come in at that time? I don't even know. I think it must have died while I was staring at the Cyclone on its giant massacre. So right now, I think Sanyi's a bit demotivated. He's only got 1 ball here, and he needs to make a few more balls. So he's going to add another ball structure. And back at home, only Zealots and stationary ball structures. So losing a little bit of the theme of the Protoss race. And oh, Hani being a cheeky bugger tries to go down here. He's like, haha, I'll drop all my mules here. Sanyi's like, I have an Observer, dickhead. Walks over, kills all the mules. And Hani's like, ah, shit. And he's going to lose that expansion. Those mules are going to run off and live out the rest of their existence, passionately mining each other's minerals and making the most of their last moments together. These 2 medevacs boost into the Stalkers. Oh my lord, guys, don't drunk drive. Please, just don't do it, you dickheads. Both of those medevac pilots are like, nah, mate, I'm great at driving drunk. I'm really good at it, it's fine, man. They both fucking drive into the Stalkers. One of them dies. Now this one's crying to himself a little bit as maybe I shouldn't have been so overconfident. Maybe I shouldn't have ran over those 6 children. Maybe I'm a selfish prick who fucking drives after drinking 17 beers. Meanwhile, back at home, though, Hani's got some freedom. Hani's a little bit surprised to see this base. And it's kind of going, what the fuck is happening this game? But dropping a Liberator, going to hit the main. Going to use a Liberator to hit this base as well. And it gives Chrono. Sanyi, with the justifications for this strategy, he says, it gives Chrono. What is problem? Why you have to be confused? Meanwhile, Hani dropping this base at the same time. His command center is going on a fucking exodus over here. It's a pilgrimage to the corner of Odyssey. They're dropping the main base, starting to take down some units. That Liberator sieging up there on that one Stalker. That Stalker's doing really well, though it's going to take it out. No, the Liberator barely wins that fight. But, oh, this Bio picking up, dropping. The Stalkers are going to come over and start to clean this up. Hani picks up, gets out of there. Command Center's like, hey, gold minerals. Let's go to the sacred land of gold minerals. Why the hell not? Gonna go land there. What have we got for Sunyi? Sunyi's like, okay, I have a lot of Stalkers because I hear they win games of StarCraft. Not a bad strategy, I'll be honest. Another Liberator queues up over here. These probes haven't even started mining yet. And they just start mining in time to see a giant circle of freedom appear above them. One of the probes goes down. And the Stalkers are going to clean this up. Oh my lord, shield batteries are good units. Only one Stalker goes down. But here we go, Sanyi's jumped on top of the expansion. At the same time, the Liberator resieges the mineral line. Hani bringing out the freedom here. He's just running through the desert, throwing candy bars and McDonald's at everybody. These Liberators are just fucking going mad right now, man. Holy shit, Marines and Marauders try to come down the ramp. Force field cock blocks him, shuts the army down, blocks it in half. This Observer here, still having a giant perv, by the way. Look, he's gone into a state of just, he's not even moving anymore. He's just sitting there. He's like, oh, I'm watching so many Terran without them knowing. This gets me off so. Oh, he's even got another pervert friend over here as well. This is the double perverts. Okay, fucking bastards. Back at home, Sunyi's safe. He's defended his base. He's got this army at the front. That's actually a pretty scary force from Hani. We've got the old Marauder Cyclone Widowmine composition. Pretty high level stuff, guys. And Hani's dropping on the gold base, man. Oh no! He's let the Adepts in. This Marauder's like, hey, dickheads, you're not meant to be here. Oh, I forgot I don't do any damage to light units. Uh-oh. Adepts are going to jump in the main base. They're going to keep chasing these SCVs. And they're just going to shade back into the clump of Marauders. Okay, that's not going to go too well. And almost all the Adepts do die. One of them gets out of there, says, let's get some of that beautiful, beautiful shields. And we can get on out of there. Here we go. The SCVs have found their way to the land of the gold minerals. This game is friggin' action-packed, man. This is actually, like, this is exactly what I wanted to see. When I was thinking of the topic, I was like, hello neighbor, someone suggested it, and I was like, that is actually an amazing topic. Let's hopefully hope we get some funny games. But this is actually 1,000 times better than I expected. There's shield batteries, get wrecked, Terran. Those are shield batteries, mate. Mate, if you can't one-shot the units, don't even try. Hani's units here a little bit bruised up, but has that gold base mining. Has this, I guess this is a third base, technically. And what are the upgrades like? Double eBay, but no upgrades on the way. 1-1's like halfway done for Protoss at this point. That double forge is spinning. And more and more gateways going down as well. But both players down in the 30s in the workers. We've got more freedom on the way. Hani is just like Marauders and Liberators for days. That's all I want to win this game. Because of that, Hani. Oh no! Don't. Oh, Liberator's gonna try and siege up right there. The Marauders come forward. Oh shit! Sunyi's in big trouble, guys. This is a scary Terran force. Luckily, there's shield batteries and Guardian shield. Oh shit! Sanyi, you gotta fight the shield batteries. You gotta fight with those shield batteries, dude. But right now, this position is really good for Hani. I mean, the Protoss is choked up on a ramp. If Hani can kind of just like keep sieging Liberators here, I think he's got this. But Hani's got 2k minerals right now and is building nothing. Oh no, he's panicking a little bit. He's frozen up. The Liberator's going to go a little bit far forward. He's going to try and stem forward. A couple of nice force fields. A lot of these Marauders stuck at the back of that army. And the Marauders pansy out. 3 Immortals coming forward. They're making mincemeat out of those Immortals. +1 armor's already finished for the Protoss. And +1 attack now finished as well. That Widowmine doesn't even get a shot off before these dudes make mincemeat out of it. It looks like Sanyi here managing to take down Hani. Crushing through that natural. The Desperation drop working its way across the map, going to try and do counter damage, but there's just nothing up here. A couple Marines and Marauders, still no combat shields. And Hani's going to tap out. G. Let's very quickly check a couple of stats. Units lost. Looks like Terran was 1,500 resources less efficient. Let's look at the workers killed. 26 for Hani, 19 for Sanyi. Both players were getting up in each other's grill. But fantastic Hello Neighbor base there from Sanyi. Builds the ball structures, the shield batteries everywhere, and takes it out. Of course, guys, don't forget to send in losses as well. If you have a really funny or close game and it's a loss, still send it in. Get that shit through to me. And I love casting losses as well as wins. Anything goes. Anything goes. Alright, dudes, here we are. It is map number 2 of iCast Your Freaking Awesome Replays. Up here in the top right-hand side of Battle on the Boardwalk, it is Tennessee.